So what are you waiting for? Join this great vision. Join Learnoflix. At Learnoflix, we learn, we earn, and we flex.
To go, because these are skills that are going to help us to fight poverty. These are skills that are going to help us help other people to be able to earn extra income.
And we look at it 1 year down the lane, 2 years, 50,000 people being transformed by this system. We have seen security workers, teachers, doctors getting their lives changed through the Learnoflix affiliate program. And you can be the next person. Hurry up, let's do this together. This is Kingala.
A powerful business coach, millionaire mentor, a multi-talented serial entrepreneur, Africa's most sought-after sales guru, the boss of sales superstars, internationally acclaimed best-selling author, a public speaker par excellence, life and finance strategist.
My name is Sam Harvard.
Amazing. Good evening, everyone. All right, if you can hear me, please give me a 111 in the chat. I'm excited to be here to talk to you today. And thank you for joining. All right. I know there are quite a whole lot of things that you could be doing, but you chose to be here because you want the best out of your life. And I want to assure you that the next few minutes we're going to spend together is not going to be a waste. So you are welcome once again. All right. Before we get started, please, if you could help me on the chat session, put where you're watching me from. My name is Sam Harvard, and I am your host tonight on this special webinar. All right, it is my pleasure to welcome you from all over the world, wherever it is you're watching from. I'm broadcasting live from Dubai. It's 8 minutes past the hour of 11 p.m. right here. And whatever it is that's your time where you're watching from, I still want to welcome you. All right. Thank you very much for joining. Please, if you had invited somebody and they are not yet here, please get them reminded about this special meeting. And one thing, someone say you cannot hear. I think the person probably has not connected their mic. So somebody please help people who haven't connected their mics. They won't be able to hear me. All right. So welcome everybody once again. Thank you. Those who are watching from YouTube, I salute you as well. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining. So today I want to do something pretty unique. I want to talk about the most underrated secret of success. I want to talk about the most underrated secrets of success. Let's take this thing from the top. All of you who are listening to me right now, you want the best out of life. You want the best for your life. Wherever it is that you are, either you are in Cameroon or Nigeria or Kenya or Ghana or Dubai or the US, anywhere it is that you are currently, one thing is sure, you want the best out of life. And because you want the best out of life, you want to be ahead in everything that you do. All right. Those who are shouting volume, something is probably wrong with your network. All right. Or maybe you need to switch the volume of your phone up. But okay, let's do a bit of sound check so we'll be able to figure out exactly, because I think some people can hear me. So if you can hear me clearly, I want you to give me a 222 if you can hear me loud and clear. If you cannot hear me well, I want you to give me a 999. Okay, 222s have it. I believe everybody can hear me loud and clear. Thank you very much, everybody. Okay, so you all want the best out of life, and that's one thing I can predict about you. Now, to get that best out of your life, talking from the perspective of material things, You want cars, you want houses, you want what else you want? A lot of money. You want children, beautiful stuff, all kinds of the good things of life, that you want. Somehow I'm losing touch of some of those things these days. All right, whatever it is that you want from life, okay, those things can be termed as success. So when you set a goal, I want to buy a car, for example, and you buy the car, that is an example of success. All right, because it was a goal, it was a desire, and you achieved it. All right, so you have succeeded on that particular goal. If you have a business, you want the business to grow to a certain level, you set a goal at it and then you achieve it, then you have succeeded. If you are a student and you are taking a course and you pass the course, then you have succeeded. All right, so every time we have expectations and desires and we meet them, it is said to be successful. All right, now every time we want to succeed at anything, which means anytime we want to achieve a goal, anytime we want to achieve an expectation, anytime we want to become something in our lives, there are secrets that we have to follow. There are principles that we have to follow. There are things that the people ahead of us who have done similar things or even better things in the past followed, that gave them that level of success. Tonight's class, I'm going to narrow everything down to what money can buy. How many of us agree that the type of life you really, really want, the type of life you really, really desire, money can buy it for you? If you agree with me, I want you to type 111. Money can buy it for you. If you don't believe it, maybe you need more money. If there is a problem that money can't solve, you need to throw more money at it, then it will solve it. All right, so whatever it is, all right, that you want to achieve in this context, you need a lot of money for it. And if money therefore is a major determiner of how you enjoy even your love, some people say money can't buy love. Without money, the love will die. So money is still equally important, even in love. Don't say money can't buy health. Money can buy you health, ladies and gentlemen. So almost everything, really, money determines either how we got those things or how we enjoy those things. So money is a very, very important part of our lives. All right, so we're narrowing down success to things that money can buy. All right, I know there are a whole lot of other things about. Before I started class, I didn't know that my mic was on, so I was calling Ifix, and now everybody has had you Ifix. You see what we have cost. Please pardon us. We've been working on the project, and all day they've not eaten, so they're just having breakfast at 11 p.m. So it's very important that they do that. Okay. So back to what I'm teaching. We have all underrated these secrets. All right. We have all underrated this secret. Okay, some say I'm frozen too, so I think maybe it was generic. All right, I'll probably just switch to the apartment data later. I think this one has a way of going on and off. But don't worry, this is the last time I'm going to have internet affliction. I'm doing something critical about it, and from my next broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be smooth sailing. All right, smooth sailing. All right, back to what I'm teaching. What then is this most underrated secret of success? What is that thing, that one little thing that if you do and get right today, your story will change very fast? You'll be able to move at the speed of light to achieve your own goals, to succeed at what you want, to have the money you need, to be able to do all the things that you want to do. But before I share that secret with you, which is one thing, all right, just one thing, all right, and now to apply it, I'm going to share that with you. I want to ask you a question. All right, what do you really, really want right now? Let's assume I have the power to make all your wish come true. I want you to try and answer me what do you really, really want? Someone says money. How much money exactly do you really, really want right now? Somebody say 500 billion in your bank. You would have to buy multiple banks, because one bank cannot hold that kind of money. But you both, yourself, you know that you don't need that thing you wrote. So it won't come to you. So I think I've always thought that people should rather be clear about what they want. Don't say things that are vague. You damage your ability to attract when you are setting up yourself for something you do not even believe, something you don't even understand. All right. So I don't expect you to type a billion for me if you don't understand what a billion is, if you don't know what to do with a billion. All right. It is better you just put 1 million Cephas or 1 million naira, or it's because that's easier for you to understand, then you attract it. All right. But if you put something you don't understand, it's difficult. All right. So I see a lot of amazing things people are typing wish for you. Maybe I'm genie. You would want me to finish that thing for you. Don't necessarily type it for me. You could just write it down. You could just tell yourself, you could just say it out. Oh, I want to get out of debt. I want to build this business. Oh, I want to build this house. I want to buy that car. Or I want to pay school fees of my children. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. What exactly are the things you want? Do you have a need? Do you have wants? What are your desires? How many cars do you really, really, truly want? What exactly is it that you truly, truly, truly want? Ladies and gentlemen, it is important that you get this part right. Because if you do not get this part right, it will be difficult for you to apply what I'm about to share. It will be difficult. Rather impossible. All right, so the greatest, most important issue we needed to deal with is the clarity about what you really, really want. What do you want? You two, they talk. Go straight to the point. We're eager to know what you have for us. Okay, yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Akani Samuel. Thank you. But that's how I talk, and I make billions. So maybe you two need to start talking like this so you can make money too and stop being poor. Thank you. Very interesting, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest secret that is most underrated, all right, is what I want to share with you. And the first thing that I need you to be able to do for yourself is to be able to tell yourself what you want. You will notice that while people are typing, a lot of you don't even know what you want. You just know you have needs. Some of you want money, but you're not clear about what you really, really want. You're not clear about what you really, really want. So, ladies and gentlemen, the last few days I learned this thing, and it has really, really affected my life in the last few days. What I'm about to share with you. This is not probably some secret I've known before. Maybe I knew it, maybe not, but I saw it, I learned it the last few days, and it changed really everything about the way I think in the last few days. There is a saying that most people actually agreed to be the biggest or the most powerful rule of life, and is a statement that was made in the Bible. And that statement says, love your neighbor as yourself. That becomes the greatest commandment. Not so? Who agree with me? Love your neighbor as yourself. So that commandment of love, ability to love your neighbor, all right, when you love your neighbor the way you love yourself, that becomes the biggest commandment with promise. Yeah. And our world would be great if only everybody can love their neighbor as themselves. All right. So that statement is where I'm going to pull out this underrated secret, underrated principle of success. All right. Most times when we hear that word, that sentence, people always focus on loving their neighbor, but they don't always locate the second part of that statement. The second part of the statement is as yourself. And those who study technical English know that the first statement is built on the premise of the second one. You cannot love your neighbor if you have not loved yourself. Who agree with me? The statement says, love chooks the way you loved yourself. So if you don't love yourself, you can't love chooks. But most times, all of us run with, I want to love chooks. I want to love chooks. And it becomes difficult for you to love chooks. Why? Because you are meant to love chooks the way you loved yourself. This also happens in marriage or love relationship. If you do not love yourself, you can't give love effectively to your partner. You will be toxic, even if you didn't mean to. There are many people who hurt their lovers sincerely. They were sincere, but they have no love to give, and they kept hurting the person. They didn't desire to hurt the person. They didn't want to hurt the person, but everything they do turns back to become a hurt to that other person. And they are wondering, how come I can't love this person? Why is it difficult for me to be able to love? The answer, sweetheart, is you don't even love yourself yet. So the biggest, most underrated secret of success is selfishness. You cannot succeed if you are not selfish. Aha! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you now that the reason some of you are not succeeding at your goals, the things you want to do, is because you are not selfish. You have to be selfish. Aha! I'm messing with your logical mind right now. How dare you say that? Selfish. I want you to type, I want to be selfish. Type it for me. I want to be selfish. I want to be selfish. A lot of you are not selfish. They have told you, love the people, humanitarian service, just help people. See, ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question. Let's start from me. You know, most time I come here and I come to talk to you, I said, you know, I'm not here because of me, I'm here because of you. I'm here because I want to help you. Not lie. I'm not here because I want to help you. I'm here because of me. How many of you know that? I'm here because of me. You are not here because of me. You're here because someone invited you so you will make money. You are here because of you. But you know, the problem is that most of you leave that particular reason, that selfish reason, that what's in it for me, that what can I gain from this, what can I become from this, you leave it behind and you start to look at all that. You must be selfish. Someone say, I don't want to be. I don't want it to be. You must be, because the greatest commandment already is embedded in it, selfishness. You got to love you first, then you can love your neighbor. If you don't believe me, there is a parable that was written in the Bible also. I didn't know if this parable exists in the Quran, but I know it exists in the Bible, about 10 virgins, yeah? 5 were foolish and 5 were wise. Which ones are the wise ones? They were the selfish ones who had extra oil, and the other ones who didn't have extra oil, when their lamps were going out, they asked them for oil. Say, please give us oil, our own is running out. They could have said, okay, let us share. Take half, we take half as well. Our groom is about to come. But they say, no, we cannot give you our extra oil, because if we do, we may run out of oil as well, and we will not be able to meet up with what we want. So please go out there, all right, and buy for yourselves. And the moment they went out, the bridegroom they were waiting for came and then gathered those 5. And they said those 5 were wise, the others were foolish. The wisdom of those virgins was not because they took extra oil. The wisdom of those virgins was because they understood selfishness. This thing is rocking my head because it's counterintuitive. You know, often I say, don't be selfish. Great people are loving people. They have the mind for the general public. They have the mind. See, if you don't have an Emilokan mindset, Nigerians will understand this. If you don't have an Emilokan mindset, you will keep struggling. You will keep struggling. So their wisdom was tied to their ability to be selfish first. It is after you are beginning to get the things you really want for yourself that it becomes easy to now help other people. I couldn't stay in front of you right now to start teaching you online marketing, online business, high income skills, and every other thing that I'm going to share with you, because all of you will pay me $100 today. I couldn't do these things if I hadn't made money for myself. If I'm not in a beautiful hotel now where my house is getting ready, all right, if I can't afford all the things that I can afford today, if I can't do all of these things, I won't be here shouting and screaming at you. All right, so the first principle is so underrated, is to be clear about what do you really want for yourself. You can't, it's like Nigerians are here, yeah. They were saying Nigeria government was telling one bigger country that has more money than them that their head is more correct, that they want to come and help them fight security problem. They want to go to Ukraine and go and help them when in their own country. So most of us throw ourselves out there in the name of changing the world, you know, having vision for the people and all of that. We neglect our own selves. When last did you even treat yourself to something good? When last? If you are not selfish, you will not be able to help others effectively. If I didn't run after making money for me, after taking care of my mother, all right, after taking care of my younger ones, if I didn't run after giving myself the good life, all right, if I didn't run after all of that, I won't be able to effectively be here to show you the way. I won't be able to be here to show you what I do to succeed in my own businesses. All right. So I first of all need to become good with myself. I first need to achieve what I wanted. So I want you to approach everything I'm going to share with you tonight with that mindset. You can't help other people if you have not helped yourself first. How many of you have been on a flight, local or international? Just type flight. If you have ever been inside an airplane, just type flight. I'm doing comparative analysis here because some of you, just like me, all our lives have told us don't be selfishness is bad, yeah? If you have ever been on an air flight, either local or international, before the flight takes off, there is an announcement they make. some lady or some guy stand in front and is demonstrating while somebody is talking on the word, and they talk about oxygen level dropping or cabin pressure reduced and oxygen mics dropping from above, then they always tell you to do what? Fix your mask first before helping someone else. Even if that someone else is your child, they will say fix your own first. They will say fix your, those of you who type flights, am I right? They'll say fix yours first before helping any other person. Because if you don't fix yours, you will become unconscious. So you first need to fix yours, then you can help someone else. So everything we're about to talk about today, our organization, our platform, the skills, all the money and everything, is first about you. What do you want? What do I want? See, all the training I'm doing is because what do I want from this? So what do you want? That's the first thing. What do you really want? What do you want from life? So I want you to approach this information from the angle of what you really, really want. So the question therefore is, if all these things that you are be able to tell yourself so far that you want, all of these things, if you could get it today through this opportunity I'm about to show you, will you be willing to participate in this? Will you be willing to join us? Would you be willing to be a part of what we are doing so that you could get a good life for yourself? So what am I saying in essence, ladies and gentlemen? Approach this information, approach LAP, approach this amazing platform from what you can get from it. From what you can get from it. So everything that they have shared with you, everything I'm about to share with you, all of them put together, it's all about you. Do you know the importance of this? Because it is difficult for you to be discouraged when you are selfish. It is difficult for you to be discouraged. If you are just finished eating and a friend of yours that you love dearly is hungry, and you say, you are helping people, you are not selfish, you're helping people, and you went everywhere looking for food for this friend and you couldn't find food, do you know that you will get to a point that will say, you will tell that friend, it's like we have to sleep without food today, I'm so sorry, we have done everything. You will have every reason to tell this friend to endure. But my friends, if you were the one who have not eaten all day, you will have one more reason to say, you know what, let's check the next street again. I know we have been going from places to places, but please, one more street. You will want to do one more, because it is you that the pain of hunger is dealing with. If someone is sitting next to you, maybe your wife or your husband that's having toothache, and you will have every reason to tell the person to calm down. But if it's you that the toothache is doing, nobody can tell you to calm down because they don't know your pain. So one of the drivers to succeed at any endeavor is selfishness. When you are driven by what you truly want for yourself, you will achieve the goal. So I'm saying this to both the people who are already in the business and those who are going to be joining. You've got to be selfish. That extra $40 that's very soon going to become $50 or so, or $75. All right, that extra money that is coming to you is very important. You must go get it by every means. It's about you, because it is when you now have this thing that you have the power to now help people. That is when you have the power to now help people. So the most underrated secret of success is selfishness. I've always said things like, I do these things because I just love to help people. That is not the full truth. It's a true, but that's not the full thing. When I help people, it does something to me. The reason I do what I do is not just because I want to help people. Helping people is secondary. But what helping people does to me is primary. That is my major driver. That is my major driver. The fulfillment I get, the happiness I get, all right, when you guys make money, that is the major driver. It is not just the ability of you guys to make money that is pushing me to do. No. So, you succeed easily. Making money becomes easy. Doing all the things you want to do becomes easy because you go into it because of what you truly want. Let me give you one example of myself. Some of you who are my students here, you probably know this story. When I was growing up, my mom went through a lot so we could have food to eat so that I could go to school. And most times I see her go through all manner of inconveniences, all right? Because we were selling akara. Nigerians will know akara. It's a cake made from beans, right? It's a very, very beautiful something that you should eat. I know how to make it. I can still make it from start to finish because I used to sell that even as an undergraduate to my classmates or fellow undergraduates, and I was not ashamed. Anyway, so sometimes it rains, and when it rains, students don't come out to buy akara. We will fry plenty akara inside the barn. Nobody is there to buy. We only wait for maybe one or two passers by that will just let me just buy. So at the end of the selling day, which is now midnight, because we always stop selling midnight, we will now trek home carrying all our akaras on our head, drenched and soaked in rain. So I will move back a few steps and watch my mom walk in front. And then I will say to myself, one day I will make money and I will take care of this woman. One day I will make money, then I will take care of this woman. Fast forward to a couple of years after, I started to understand life, understand business. And when I got opportunity to make money, my first breakthrough, the moment the breakthrough happened to me like this, the first thing I did was for my mom. I called my sisters. I said, go and look for any house that you people like in any area. Just tell me the price. And then my friend told me about a car, and I checked the car, lovely car. And I sent money to my friend to buy the car on my behalf because I was not in town, and he bought the car for me. I arrived 2 weeks after, and then I went to where my mom was living, the city she was living. I didn't even let her know I was in town. I called my sisters, and then they came. And then we went to the house. I saw the house, everything. And then we went to where they sell interiors, everything a house need to have, up until glass cup, teaspoon. That house, I bought 2 generators. Some people might not know the meaning of generator. Generator is what you use to generate electricity because there's no electricity in Nigeria in 2022. All right, but this was not 2022, it was years ago. All right, so we bought 2 powerful generators in that house. All right, so I got her a new house, equipped the house with everything needed. All right, got her a car, everything. It was after I had done this that I now bought my own first car. Then I carried the 2 car and drove it to her on her birthday. Showed her the car I bought, show her our own car, take her out of her funny house that she was living into the beautiful house that we got for her. I felt so fulfilled, so happy and all of that. The drive to grind, to do everything that I did, because I used to travel almost on a daily basis, city to city, just organizing seminars and teaching people and recruiting them for a network market, because network marketing that I was doing then. I was recruiting people and when the money started coming, I was able to do that for her first. The day I heard the news of my mom's death, I became purposeless. All right, I became purposeless. I was like, okay, so the major person that drives me to, do the things I do is this woman, and now she's no more. So what else? I need to tie my drive to something else. I need to tie it to something else. So the push to succeed is tied to how genuine, how personal your reason is, how selfish your reason is. When I say selfish, that are the bad meaning of selfishness, but there's a good meaning of selfishness. Please get it right. Selfish in this context means, what do you want for you? You deserve happiness, you deserve success, you deserve money, you deserve all the good things of life. What do you want for yourself? Would you partner with me to build the greatest business model in the world right now so that you can achieve those things for yourself? Give me an answer. How many of you would like to partner with me? How are we going to run this partnership? Very simple. First, I will teach you what I know. They are called high income skills. Number two, I will show you how to make money with those skills. They are called monetizing your skills. All right. Number three, I will show you the biggest business model online, which is called affiliate marketing. Ability to recommend products owned by other people and earning commission while you do it. I will teach you that. That is changing a lot of people's lives. I'm also making money from it. So all of these things are possible for you. But I don't want you to approach it just because of what I'm telling you. I want you to approach it because of your own personal needs, the things you really truly want for yourselves. If you are tired of your own current situation, you know something new needs to happen, then you want to pay attention to everything I'm telling you. We have a bunch of 10 skills you are going to be learning. Copywriting, presentation skills, website design, SEO, social media marketing, search engine marketing, content creation, WhatsApp marketing, sales and closing. All of these amazing skills are available for you. And beyond that, you're going to be learning 4 ways to monetize them. Now, we are moving gradually by October, November into a new phase of our business and our community. The ecosystem we have created is going to change. And what are we going to change into? We are going to give every one of you ability to meet your needs, ability to meet your family needs, ability to become anything you truly want to be through 3 major ways of making money. Please listen to me very carefully. God gives you opportunity to send away limitations from your lives. God gives you opportunity to deal with lack. He gives you opportunity to be above poverty. Your choice when those opportunity comes knocking is what determines if you are going to experience it or not. So what are these 3 ways that you will make money for yourself? Number 1 is through commission. Earning by commission. That's the number 1. And this has to do with you reaching out to people that doesn't even know you and showing them a solution to their problems. It could be money problem, it could be health problem, it could be food problem, it could be any kinds of problem. So people have problems, people have created solutions. You pick the solution and show it to the people who have the problem. When they buy those solutions, you earn a commission from it. So ability to be able to promote what other people have created to the people who are really ready and interested in buying it is one of the biggest things that you could do. If you don't understand what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to look at organizations like Amazon. Probably one of the most valuable companies in the world. Yeah, definitely one of the top 5 most valuable companies in the world. All right. Look at ShopRite, Carrefour, Booking.com, Uber, a lot of you will know Uber, Bolt, all of these people create platform where buyers meet sellers. All right, and they earn commission on those transactions, and they are worth billions and billions and billions and trillions in some cases of dollars. So it's a proven business concept, but you can do your own little one by leveraging on a platform we have created that is called LAP. Okay, that's the first way you will make money. The number two way you will make money, and this is what gladdens my heart, this is how you make money and pass it to your generation. I'll give you an example. Okay, maybe not an example, to just say, about a week ago, I was in a bank and I needed to do a transaction with the bank, and then they told me about a package where I put aside $1,000 every month for the next 10 years. And at the end of the day, they will give me triple of whatever I put together in those 10 years based on that package. Or, God forbid, if anything happens to me tomorrow or the day after or next week or whatever, I would name one person. So during the process of the registration, I had to name somebody. I had to fill almost 100 forms that I signed on. It was that crazy. So whoever I named, within 24 maximum, 24 hours based on working days anyway, within one working days, let's just call it like that, that person will receive $160,000 US. $160,000 US. I will not name the person, so the person will not come and kill me and go and collect money. All right. Okay. So why did I tell this story? It's a certain level of income that you have or that you get to that is not just about you anymore. It's also about your loved ones in case something happens to you, or when eventually because something will happen to all of us sometime in the future, Everyone you leave behind, they are well taken care of. That type of earning is what we call earning by transaction. Why? As long as the earth remains, please listen to this wisdom, ladies and gentlemen. As long as the earth remains, people will keep spending money. The number one addiction of human is spending. We all spend. We buy things. Trade must continue. Buying and selling must continue. And as long as there is what we call technology and buying and selling, there will always be a room to earn what we call commission through transaction. So when you are able to understand a business model that pay you when people buy and sell, you don't have to be there. You are not the seller, you are not the buyer, you are not even the advertiser, but you are only plugged into a system that pays you commission, a transaction commission. Every time a transaction happens, you are set for life. And that is what we are bringing to you from LAP by October, November, when we launch the 2.0. So this is the process. This is the period where you want to join now, because you will not be able to join by that time anymore. You will not be able to join by that time anymore. So you got to join now. As a matter of fact, you have to join today, because in the next few days, the price is going to increase. No amount of begging can stop it. All right. So that is the second way to earn, and that is massive. As a matter of fact, personally, on the system we are creating, the first 1 year, I'm working on part of you have to be selfish. So I'm telling you, my selfish ambition is to earn at least from 1 million transactions per day. I put on my Twitter recently 1 million transactions a day. Some people don't understand it. My goal is in 1 year after we launch, which is Ziba, to personally earn from 1 million transactions a day. If all I'm paid per transaction is 100 naira, because I'm still from Nigeria, if they don't vote obedience, I will no longer be a Nigerian. I will change my country. If you multiply 100 by 1 million transactions a day, that's 100 million per day, ladies and gentlemen. Do the maths. Do the maths. That's my own selfish, and I don't need you to go and bring people or bring money or do network market for me to make that money. No, all I need is to position myself and allow human beings all over the world to keep buying things they buy every day. And I just need 100 naira on each of those things that they are buying. 100 naira on each of those things that they are buying. And I'm set for life. Now, the question is, how many transactions do you want to earn from per day? Give me the answer. After launch, personal ambition for me is 1 million daily transaction. That's my personal selfish ambition. How many transactions do you want per day to earn from? 500,000, 500, 1 million. Just multiply it by $1. If you're putting 500, that's $500,000 per day. That's the number of transactions you would like to earn from. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are building is futuristic. What we are building is futuristic. I'll be sharing more insights tomorrow at the family meeting. By the way, the family meeting is every Sunday. Don't miss it. I told you, don't miss it. Most likely somebody is going to walk away with 1 million tomorrow. Gifts again. Most likely, I didn't say, but just come and see. If they touch my stomach very well, I'll probably do something about that. We are building something futuristic. I'm talking about every time somebody eats in a certain set of restaurants in Africa, you make money. Every time somebody flies a plane some place around the world, you make money. You don't have to be there. It's a system we are creating. All right, it's a massive system we are creating. So, how many transactions would you like to earn from per day? My goal, personal goal, not your own. No, I don't confident. Do I know you? I don't know you. I don't care about you. I do actually, but in this context, I don't care about you. I care about me now. My selfish goal is to earn from 1 million transactions. And I want to work hard, so hard, which I'm starting from July 1. I'm going to cut that soap for you tomorrow. Those of you who are able to join, I'm going to cut that soap for you tomorrow. And I want to take at least 100 people on that adventure with me. The reason I'm taking you on that adventure is, number one, you will pay me for it. So that's number one selfish reason. See, here I tell you the full truth. That's number one. Number two, when you succeed and make money, there's something it does to me. It's like when you are high. I've never been high, but those of you who have been high before, the good feeling, that's my own highness. I become high. When I see somebody say, Sam, because of you, I made this money, you do me very sweet. All right? I'm thinking, oh God. Yeah. How many of you have made money because of me? Oh yeah, type. See the way I will have orgasm now. Oh yeah. How many of you? So I'm hosting about 1,000 people right here on Zoom tomorrow. Well, I'm going to cut this show for you, and I want you to join me. Oh yeah, see these people have made money. Oh, hoi. This is mind blowing. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that is number 2. Number 3, number 1, I said earning by commission, affiliate marketing, sweet. Number 2 is earning by transaction. That is the future. That is what we are building. It's a mystery to some of you, but don't worry. Just join. Just join the platform. You will be shocked what is coming to you. You will be shocked. I can guarantee you that. That's Tivari's line. All right, that's number 2. Number 3 is by selling your skill. There is a guy who has been earning a lot of CFAs by doing SEO for people. There's a lady who was earning a lot of money by running, not running ads now, by doing website for people. One of my boys, who is, I think should be less than 23, came to Dubai. All right, one of the people that I sponsored to Dubai last month, and I want to kind of sponsor people to Dubai almost every month. I think I'm probably done for July, August already. So the next one will be September, and then a lot of you are coming in October. All right. Got somebody who wants to do a website, one-page website, and that guy got paid, I think, 3 million. 3 million, how much now? 1.8 million, if I'm correct. 1.8 million, $3,000, just like that. Just like that, one website, something that you can do within 1 hour. Although you said he would do it in 3 weeks. That is the power of selling your skill. We are going to teach you the skill, and we're going to teach you how to sell it. We are going to teach you the skill, and we're going to teach you how to sell it. I'll repeat myself. We are going to teach you the skills. As a matter of fact, the training for the skill is waiting for you. It's waiting for your decision tonight. You're going to learn the skill, and we're going to show you exactly how to make money for it. It's massive. So what do you need to join? $1,000 is our price, but we are doing promo. And the promo is that you can join with only $100. Nobody should type number inside the chat box. It's only scammers that type number here. So Juni S10L, you are a scammer. So nobody will reach out to you. All right, don't share your numbers, please. All right. $100. That's all it costs you. Now listen, by July 1, it's going to become $150. And if you're from Nigeria, exchange rate as at today is 500 naira. Exchange rate at July 1 is going to be 620, and you cannot beg me. So if you don't join today, you have about 3 or 4 days to join. If you miss it, sorry, you have to pay more. You have to pay more. Some years ago, I got an opportunity. I pursued it. Told my friend who used to be a roommate. He said, "No, I'm too busy. I don't like all this online business. Just go." And I pursued that business for 3 months. And after 3 months, I bought 2 cars. One tear rubber and one tear nylon. That one no get rubber. But it's a fine car. All right. And my friend heard that I bought a car. He thought maybe it was, a Golf or some of these old rickety cars. And when he came and saw nylon, he opened his mouth, couldn't close it for a long time. And the first thing that came out of his mouth is, "How did you do it?" I said, "Now that thing I tell you, now that business what I tell you." He said, "Can I join now? Can I do it now?" I said, "It's too late. It's too late. It's too late." So this is an opportunity for you. You're here hearing me on YouTube. You're here hearing me on Zoom. You need to join the Learnoflix affiliate program, LAP, under where we have the Learnoflix affiliate network. We have the High Income Skill University. We have the Learnoflix Business School. And we have the fourth one, which is the Learnoflix Crypto Academy. Now, all of these are going to be a standalone organization by the time we launch them in October. But those of you who pay now, who join us now on the VIP package, you're going to have free access to them for life. You will not have to pay any recurrent fee. But if you wait till then, you're going to pay at least, I'm sure, the High Income Skill University is going to cost $500, and it is not going to be one-off. It's going to be a recurrent payment. So you want to join right now and take advantage of all of these things. So how will you join? Very simple. Someone invited you here. The person has shared the link with you. Please go and copy and click on that link, follow it, fill the registration form. It's going to take you to a payment page. You have options. The first option is for international card payment. So if you have a credit or debit card, you can pay through Stripe. If you are in Nigeria, please go to Alternative and go to Paystack or Bank Transfer. Paystack allow you to pay with card. Bank Transfer allow you to transfer 50,000 naira. If you are outside of Nigeria, for example in Cameroon, go to Alternatives after you have registered. All right, go to MTN Momo Cameroon, pay the required amount. If you are from Kenya, go to M-Pesa under Alternatives and pay the required amount. All right, if you are from Ghana, go to MTN Momo Ghana, pay the required amount. If you are from any other part of the world, go to the first one, Stripe, the first thing you see, pay with only your card. But all this option doesn't work for me. Crypto will work for you. Go to Alternatives, click on Crypto, select if you want to pay through Bitcoin, USDT or Binance Coin, either of the three. The addresses are there. Copy it, make payment, click on the button there, send your proof of payment and get activated. You have a few days to do this. But for those of you who are amazing action takers who are going to join this tonight, I have special gift for you. Gift number one that I'm going to be giving to you is direct access to me. It's I'm going to give you my WhatsApp number. As you register tonight, once you log into your page, you see where it is written bonus. Click it. There's a button there to send me a message directly. I will be the one to answer you directly. So you want to join that. Number two, you'll be able to attend the family meeting tomorrow, where I'm going to be cutting soap and sharing the amazing stuff that everybody needs to do to cash out this moment. What I want to do, I want to take you by the hand. You'll be able to get access to that. All right? You'll be able to get access to that. How did I do this the other time? Okay. All right. I think that should stop this. Okay. So somebody tried to share white screen. I believe that was an error. All right. So that is how what you're going to be able to get. Apart from that, I have some very special trainings that are prepared for you. One of them is $1,000 worth training called the 3 Secrets of Success, as taught by the secret societies. So all the people who rule the world, there are things they know, there are things they do that you and I probably don't do. If you learn those 3 things and you start to apply them, you will find it very easy to succeed at anything you do. So I'm giving that to you as a gift to those of you who are paying tonight. So what is it going to be? I want you to do everything possible to get right in right now and be able to create an amazing story for yourself. All right. While you get the link and get registered, I want you to just listen to Joseph. Joseph's one of the success story. This is even an old interview. He has done way more than this, and that you're about to watch can also be your story as well. All right, after Joseph, that will be the end of the meeting. I will wait to have you chat with me, and I'll also wait to host you on the family meeting 9 p.m. GMT +1 right here on Zoom tomorrow.
So I started the online marketing space in February 2021 this year. It was funny how I came into the online marketing space, considering the fact that I finished my NYSC in July 2019. Between 2019 to 2021, I was earning between 5K monthly to 40K. Now, 40K looks small, but when you consider the fact that I was one of the top earners in this particular venture, then you realize how much it meant to me. I was hoping to get a job that pays me 120K per month somewhere in Abuja. That was like, wow, like a graduate's dream to earn 120K per month. I feel like finally my God don't answer my prayer, okay? But I didn't get the job. After praying for more than 6 months, I fasted and did all manner of things. I believed that, but the truth is, it dawned on me that there were things I wasn't doing. So I came online on the online marketing space February 2021. This year, I was hoping to just, if I can make 100K per month online, I'll be fine. But somehow, 1 week later, after like 2 weeks of study, I made my first 20K online. And I said, Lord, this 20K, can I get like 10 sales of this within the next 7 days? And I went for it. I prospected. I reached out to many people organically, no paid traffic, nothing. 7 days later, 20K turned to 40 to 80K to 160K to 200K in my first 7 days as a novice to selling online. 30 days later, after that first 20K, I'd earned over 600K, 630K precisely in the online marketing space. Now, in 12 weeks' time, I made my first million online. And then over time, I've been able to earn over 5 million naira online. No job, no qualification, no nothing. All I need is my smartphone in my house and a data connection. What changed for me was because I gave myself to learning. Now, more than how much I've made for myself, being able to travel the world and do some nice things for myself, are the people I've been able to replicate myself into. And one of the people that I'm very proud to mention is Mr. Emmanuel Dada. This was a married man who tried to come on the online marketing space in April this year under my tutelage, but he was too busy because he had a laundry business that pays him 30K per month on a good month. 6 months down the line, he came to me and said in near tears, and like, Coach, I need you to help me to scale up to doing this thing online. I said, fine, you will have to make out time. You will have to follow instructions. So, Mr. Emmanuel, these things are not difficult, but first you need to calm down and realize that it's not overnight. What you need to do now, go to the training resource session. You will see the step-by-step training that I taught there and some other coaches there. follow them, right? Follow that particular one where I showed you how to begin and how I made my first 200K. Implement them step by step. Do you understand? And stay consistent with them, and you will get the results you want. Okay, these things are not difficult. And if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. All right, you have my number. Just send me a message, and I'll get back to you. Thank you. In less than 4 weeks later, Emmanuel Dada came back to me. He has earned 75K in 1 week. This was someone earning 30K in 1 month as a dry cleaner. Now, what changed for Emmanuel Dada wasn't because he had special skills. He took his time to learn, to follow instructions, and to implement all that he is taught. And that is the opportunity that I'm presenting to you on this platform. That when you come on a platform like this, you get to learn skills that takes you from beginner, from novice, a complete newbie, even though you don't have experience selling anything online, okay, to a point where you can even teach others how to sell and make money online. I hope you take advantage of this opportunity. I'll be waiting for you on the other side.
Welcome to Learnoflix Affiliate Program.
So what are you waiting for? Join this great vision. Join Learnoflix. At Learnoflix, we learn, we earn, and we flex.
We go because these are skills that are going to help us to fight poverty. These are skills that are going to help us help other people to be able to earn extra income.
And we look at it 1 year down the lane, 2 years, 50,000 people being transformed by this system. We have seen security workers, teachers, doctors getting their lives changed.